everybody, so I'm going to show you guys how I do these locks. This is my hair before prepping. I had 2 braids in, so I just took them out this morning, and my hair is extremely thick right now. I'm about to have my friend braid it for me because I just did hair for 10 hours. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it, but she's going to get my parts right, so I will be back. All right, so it is the next morning, and I'm about to start on my hair. I want to show you guys the parts again. And I don't braid my hair all the way down just because when I take them out, it's honestly a headache when it's braided all the way down. Usually I don't even braid it this far, but my friend, she didn't want my hair to slip out because I wasn't doing it last night. So I'll be back. I'm about to show you guys what kind of hair I will be using. So this is the hair that I'm going to be using. I will link it below. I did get this at my local beauty supply, so I'm not sure if it's online, but I will link the brand below. This is 14 inches, color 1B, and I just like the curls at the end. I wanted like a lot of curl. So yes, and I got 2 packs of this, and I don't know how many twists are in there, or locks are in there. I'm guessing like 24 or 20. So I'm gonna start by grabbing a lock, and this is my crochet hook. So basically, I'm going to attach the lock, and you see the hole right here. And basically, I don't put it at the root just because I don't want it to be too tight. So when you put it down a little bit, it gives you room to, when you wrap the hair, it won't be so tight and it won't be stiff as well. And then you're just gonna put the lock through the hole, slide that through, pull it. The hair that I'm gonna be wrapping around it is going to be this hair. I will also link this below as well. I've used their braiding hair. I've never used this, so this is my first time trying both. So this is the crochet lock, and this is the hair that I will be wrapping around the lock. So let's get into the video. I also got 2 packs of this as well. Actually, I got 3 just in case, but I don't think I'm going to use that many. But better safe than sorry. This hair is very stretchy. I love that. Love stretchy hair. So yeah, I believe a little bit will go a long way. They have like little sections that they're already in. I think I'm going to split it in half though because I don't want it to be as thick. So this is a little less than half. I'm gonna go ahead and put the clip down on the crochet hook, put it through the top of the braid, hook that, pull it through. So now you only need a little short piece so you can have all the rest to wrap it. And I do want these to be a little less messy, so you're not gonna wrap it too tight to where it's stiff because we don't want that. So wrap it tight enough to where it won't move, but you also don't want to wrap it so that it's stiff. So I'm just going around. I'm not trying to do perfect locks either. I don't want them as messy as butterfly locks, but I do want them pretty solid. So we're just going around, and you do want to make sure you get it pretty tight around the lock so your hair won't fall out or slip out, because that is like the #1 thing that happens when you do locks. And I'm gonna go down probably a little bit past where the dread actually ends, just to make sure it is secured. So just keep wrapping that as far down as you can until the hair runs out. That's what I'm gonna do. And this hair is so kinky that it's not going to unravel, so you want to wrap the last little bit. And we have our first lock. These are going to be so cute. Go ahead and grab my lock. You want to put it like 1 inch away from the top. Put that through. I really can't find the hole, so I'm kind of just creating one. It's not that important. Pull it. Grab the hair that I already separated at first, and then so the bigger the spring twist hair you get, the thicker it will be. So the less you use, the thinner it will be. And I'm going for a thin look. Well, not thin, but like I want my locks to be pretty small and not as thick. So once again, just wrapping that around, not too tight, but tight enough. I do like how this is coming out. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna show you guys my progress. This is what the locks look like. They're coming out really cute. So I'm basically showing you this technique I've been doing. So once again, we're going to hook our lock through. Now this is one piece of hair. I'm gonna take 1/3. I've actually started taking smaller. So you see how it's spread out? I'm actually going to wrap it as it's spread out like that. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so basically the root, I'm gonna do a few. You wanna do it a little loose so it's not super tight. But basically as I'm wrapping, I'm stretching the hair. But I'm also pulling tight. That's what kind of leaves that coily look. So yes, you want to stretch it as you're wrapping. And you see what kind of look that's creating. Move this hair. So yeah, we're gonna do that all the way down. And yeah, literally just keep stretching it out the whole way through. If I did smaller parts, this would be super, super cute, but I don't like a lot of locks on my head, so it's definitely preference. I don't like a lot of locks at all whatsoever, so I only did about 40 something parts. And I'm gonna have some locks left over as well. And yeah, I will be back with the almost finished product. Okay, so I'm on the last one. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. 1 inch. Spread this apart. Shit. Can't see. Okay. All right, so I am back. I did finish my hair last night at like 3 a.m. So I do have this human curly hair bulk. I'm going going to go ahead and add some of the curly pieces throughout my locks just to give it a more fuller look. I just want that messy, curly, you know, island girl look. So I'm gonna go ahead. This hair is it's like straight at the root and then curly at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is just take a piece like this. The top is really thick. I don't want a super thick curl, so I'm gonna probably split that like so. And basically this top part, so what I'm gonna do is wrap the top. So secure the curl. I'm gonna wrap the top a few times. So now the curl is hanging. All right guys, so I did finish the locks last night. And I have this human curly hair that I'm actually gonna add in between the locks just for a little razzle dazzle. So I'm gonna just take some from my weft like so. And then the way that I'm going to connect it, so this root part is pretty straight. So I'm going to wrap that around the lock. It's human hair, so it's a little bit slick. So after I wrap that, before it gets a chance to unravel, I'm gonna grab my spring twist hair. I'm gonna grab a tiny piece. I cut it in half, so this is a little tiny piece from the half. So basically I'm just going to wrap, just so the curl does not fall out. So literally I'm only gonna wrap the top part. This part's gonna hang. Yeah. And then just keep wrapping. I also like to wrap it upward just so I can make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And voila. So I'm going to add a few more of those and be back when I am done. And I will link all the hair that I got below, the human hair, the lock hair, the wrapping hair, all for you guys. But yes, so I did end up putting more curly pieces and I really love the way that it came out. Definitely was what I pictured. Yeah, the curls made a huge difference. At first it was kind of like see-through. I don't really like that, but I also didn't want it to be heavy. But yeah, I'm really loving the way it came out. Of course, as the days go by, they're gonna get looser and looser, so I can really flip them over. They're not gonna be as stiff because it's still like slight stiff, but it's not like giving like, you know, crazy. But yeah, I like the way they came out. So I will link everything that I used below, and make sure you guys follow my Instagram for more, because I'm definitely going to be trying more styles of locks. And thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, all that. Let me know how your hair comes out if you did try this tutorial. And thank you so much for watching.